What is up, everybody? So as you can tell, I am on a different bike today. I am on a 2016 BMW S1000R. Alright, so we are about to take a BMW S1000R for a first ride. This should be interesting. I just left the stunt show, Max BMW in Brookfield, Connecticut. Check them out, they're really cool people. I've been kind enough to let me go take this S1000R for a demo ride. And I have to say, this thing is smooth, man. I'm really liking this. Position body-wise is like similar to my Z1000, where it's kind of aggressive. I feel like I'm a little hunched over because the bars feel a little low, a little lower than my Z actually. And definitely has power. It's definitely nice and smooth. Wow, man, this thing is, it's pretty predictable, so the power and everything is actually pretty cool. Take it on the highway real quick. Right off the bat with this bike, I would have to say is it's comfortable, it looks cool, it's actually very easy to ride. Like it's similar to my Z1000 where it's very easy to ride. So supposedly this thing changes modes. Oh, there we go. I think I'm in road right now. This bike is comfortable, man. I might just be trading mine in. No, I can't swing it just yet, but this is a possibility. This thing sounds nice. I'm not used to all the gadgets. My Z1000 is so bare minimum that I'm not used to all these gadgets. But I know everybody gave me shit for not trying the the Yamaha FZ09 in A mode, so I got this one in road. It's still restricted, I believe, because it's got like 140 miles on it. Brand new bike, but this bike feels light too. I mean, woo, it's light. I gotta say, I was very skeptical about these BMWs, you know, all the hype, and ooh, I feel heated grips. Oh my god, heated grips. Where have you been all my life? Oh my god. That right there, if I wasn't moving to Arizona, that right there would be fucking one of the key selling points for me. I mean, I know I can get heated grips aftermarket for like 80-90 bucks, but still, having them being factory warranted and covered and already installed and not having to worry about that shit, it's awesome. I hear a little bit. Does this thing have an exhaust on it? If that's a stock exhaust, it sounds pretty awesome. I gotta pull over somewhere so you guys can see the bike. Oh my god, this thing is so light. It's so easy to fucking move around. Holy moly. Oh, 2016 BMW S1000R. I've said that 20,000 times already. It's got aggressive looks. It's got the same funky stylish type of headlight that a Z1000 would have. It's different, you know. It makes the bike, I think it looks pretty cool. It definitely has a unique look to it. I like how it still has the grills in the fairings here, if you see that there. And it's got Brembo brakes, which are awesome. It has a pretty bulky exhaust system down there, but you know, what freaking new bike doesn't? Exhaust is a shorty though for the most part, and it sounds pretty good stock. Taillight, this design, all that I really do like, but this is a sharp looking bike, man. It's actually really nice. So smooth, it's so light. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's got to weigh like 413 pounds or something like that. Over 400, I would assume. Light and easy to freaking maneuver. Let's look at the trunk here. See what we got going on. That's a decent amount of trunk space for this bike. I mean, with such a short tail. My Z1000s is probably a little bit smaller, I would say. I got like a pocket over here. Looks like you have access to a couple things, but whatever. Who buys a bike for the trunk space, you know? I don't know. Not me. I buy it to have fun. Is this... What the... Oh, I guess it locks with the key. Haha. I knew that. Noob. I'm a BMW noob, so, you know, bear with me. This key's pretty short too. It's a laser cut, so that looks expensive to replace. It's a BMW, that's expected. Cluster, see all the gadgets going on there. Let's see if I can clean this up. So you got, essentially, let me get on the bike so you guys can see this. You have your gear indicator right here. Oh my god, I wish I had one. You got your fuel gauge here, pretty much. Your time. I want to say that's your average miles per hour or something like that. If that goes with that, which average, whatever. The temperature gauge up there. I believe that's the thing for heated grips. Yep, which the button is there. Your mode select button here. I was told to basically push the button. It'll show you getting to where you're going on the next mode. Like right there, we have rain, then we have road, and we have dynamic. And when you do, I guess it's still under braking, so you can go rain, road, dynamic, but not dynamic pro. And then when you do a gear select or a gear change, it'll lock into that next mode, is what I was told. You have ABS control right here. I just leave that on because I'm used to it, and my Z1000 has it, and I'm on a demo bike, I don't want to crash. And you got your turn signals, everything here, your big bulky turn signals like any bike really has. In the back, they're actually pretty decently sized. The bars, they're actually really pretty low. Actually, they're lower than my Z1000, it feels like, so you're kind of forward, but it's still a comfortable ride, still sporty. I feel like with this bike you still can get, you know, comfortable and twisty in the roads, on those back roads when you need to. You know, you have that aggressive position. Still bars versus clip-on, so you know it's a little different than riding a sport bike or a super sport. But you got your hazard buttons here, which I love. My Z1000 has too. You got your horn right there, which is pretty loud. It's freaking nice. You got your shift light, I believe, there. I mean, there's so many gadgets on this thing that I don't know of yet. I mean, I'm a noob to BMWs, but this thing is pretty sweet, man. Listen to this exhaust. This thing sounds pretty sweet. Thing sounds pretty cool for a stock exhaust. Step back and look at that bike. Thing looks amazing. I'm actually kind of falling in love with this bike. This is a bad idea. You know why? Because I want one now. The one thing I like right off the bat though on this bike compared to my Z1000 is the cluster. It's forward, beyond the bars. Z1000's right here over the clamps for the bars, and that's a little frustrating at times because when you're tucked down or you're going aggressively, you really can't see down here, and the cluster is not in your line of sight, so you really can't tell what you're doing, where your RPMs are at and things like that. So it takes a little more fine-tuning to like, you know, hear your bike and know your bike and see where you're at in the RPMs and things like that. But man, this bike is nice. Another point, I'm 5'8", just about, and look, I can flat foot. I'm flat foot. It actually feels a little lower than my, little lower of a seat height than my Z1000. Oh, there we go. Popped it up a little bit. I know it probably doesn't look like on camera that I'm going that fast, but I'm going 57. And we got some sweepers coming up. And of course I'm not going to take it like I was on my Z1000, but I'm going to have some fun. And hopefully this bike makes me feel just like my Z1000, if not better. Yeah! Okay. Take it easy around this turn. Remember, look into your turn, peoples. for those interested in an S1000R, not the double R, just a single R, I recommend it. Like that means much, but I recommend take it for a ride, man. Just take it for a ride. See what it's all about. Get on the road, experience a BMW. I am happy that my local BMW dealer is having this stunt show. They also do demo rides on any other day, you know, I believe. So I could be wrong on that, so check their website. But I'll put a link in the description to the dealership. I will post up a couple videos and things about the stunt show today. I already did, actually. So check out my Instagram at Linx77 and check out what was going on today. And I'm going to continue to enjoy this BMW S1000R and dream about owning one day. What up, BMW bro? What's up? You cheaped out, got the 228i. I got the S1000R. What's up? Das Boot. Das Boot. I got Das Boot. Das Boot. Yeah. Gotta say what up to my fellow BMW heads, even though it's a demo bike. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. One thing I wish this bike came with though, which is kind of strange for the $16,000 price point almost, is that it doesn't come with HID lighting. That's kind of shit. I mean, you would think at that price point and being a BMW, you would have HID lighting. I don't know if it's an option or a certain option package that you need to get, but that's kind of cruel. If you're spending that much money on this bike, you should get fucking, you know what I was saying, you should get HID lighting.